Relax.
I love it.
Not at all. I don't think you look right.
And
all right, yo, we here, y'all. I got DJ Headphonze in the building.
Yo,
you know what I mean. So y'all bear with me. I got the Wi-Fi switched up or whatever. So hopefully it doesn't drop. We gonna see. So
good luck.
About to get into it. Yo, remember watching the live, boom, boom, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, make a comment, let us know what's good. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's 8 o'clock. So we're gonna get into it. So boom. These like be on my G.
You know these things happen. That they do.
Right.
It's not your fault.
That's a good thing. I don't call a lot of people, so the podcast number is right there. I don't call people. Text. Don't call me. Straight up.
I ain't gonna lie. If I have FaceTime, I'm gonna FaceTime you.
Press star now. Otherwise, please wait, and please enter your PIN followed by the pound or hash. Thank you. There is one host in this conference.
All right. Y'all hear that sound? Y'all know what it is. We're about to get into it. And
the recording has started.
And this is
the conference has been locked.
This is the Enigma Sept Hour. It's your boy Enigma September. And I'm sitting here with DJ Headphonze in the building. What's good?
What's happening?
No doubt.
I'm so hyper right now.
It looks like it.
I am.
If those who watched on YouTube, y'all can see how excited DJ Headphonze is.
I am so hyper right now. It makes no sense. And it wasn't even a chocolate chip cookie I had. I'm just hyper on.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's sugar too. It might be that sugar too.
ADHD is a thing.
Yo, so I'm gonna give a disclaimer. Without disclaimer, first I'm gonna give some exciting news in regards to this interview. This interview is very special in that we can go ahead and announce it to the world. Not to the world, because people know, but announce it to those watching Enigma Sept Hour. DJ Headphonze is a transgender DJ.
That I am.
Transitioning from a female to a male.
Mm-hmm.
So in that regard, and because I knew DJ Transphonze, hey,
new name. I got a new name. DJ Transphonze. What's up?
The transphobia is just flaring already. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, so because I'm old, I'm ignorant, and I knew DJ Headphonze before he started transitioning. I'm gonna ask you to please forgive me, and my audience please forgive me if the pronoun she comes out of my mouth. I'm gonna try my best. I do recognize you as who you are as a male, as he.
And I appreciate it. I'm gonna just new disclaimer. I'm not a complete a-hole about the situation because I know like off rip people aren't gonna know. It's like until I start talking, because like before, my voice wasn't this deep.
Right.
Like ever.
Right.
Like it was like a low but high pitched, squeaky, awkward voice. I don't even know what to call it for real. It was there though. Right. It was there. But like a lot of times or whatever, especially people who I haven't seen in a while, they don't know. So it's like I can't just be like, oh, so what you call me? Like, I can't do that.
Right.
I can't do
that. So
I
just want to put a disclaimer out there.
Oh, yeah.
So if it happens, blame it on my mind, being an old ass man, and not my heart, because I do respect and understand the situation. So
almost there.
And that's why I have you on the show. And also too, apologies to Chachi. I know I said I tried to get a female DJ, and it didn't happen.
I mean, listen, you tried your best.
I tried. It didn't work out. But
I came close, but
that's a joke, people. That's a joke. Please understand that's a joke. Anyway, this is the Enigma Sept Hour that's powered by the Freedom Train Network, giving you a platform for voices everywhere. Shouts out to Joe and Pat. Matter of fact, happy belated to Pat. His birthday was on St. Patrick's Day.
What?
Shouts out to his mom, my aunt.
Yes.
But name of her son Patrick for being born on St. Patrick's Day. He's gonna kill me later. Also, too, speaking of Joe, well, actually, before I get into that, remember if you're listening to the YouTube joint, make sure that you leave a comment, like, share, subscribe, hit that bell, like DJ H to the L said last week. Hit ring my bell. Do that. Also, too, if you're watching from the YouTube, make sure to check out this episode and all the other past episodes at www.freedomtrainradio. As well, you can search the Enigma Sept Hour or Freedom Train Radio presents the Enigma Sept Hour on iTunes, Google Play, and Stitcher, and pretty much any podcast holder. Just search the Enigma Sept Hour, and you can check out all the past episodes and catch up. Also, too, real quick, speaking of my man Joe, released this book, On the Shoulder of Giants, Volume 3, South America. You know what I'm saying? Got his name in big bold letter, Joseph Ward. You know what I mean? My man's doing his bit and letting about knowledge about being Black people in America and keeping up to it. Again, this is Volume 3, so you got other 2 volumes. Support those that support you. You know what I'm saying? He's the reason.
Books.
Yeah.
All 3.
Actually, you know what? I really think I got a second one coming. I don't know. I think I got 2. We're going to see. If I do that, I'm just going to share it with somebody. But yeah.
Knowledge is power.
Check it out on the YouTube. Again, On the Soldiers of Giant, Volume 3, South America by Joseph Ward. Y'all make sure to check that out. Again, he's part of the reason why I'm even giving you this podcast. The reason how we linked up and started this for Freedom Train Radio, to be a part of Freedom Train Radio and the Freedom Train Network. So, yeah, man, support those, support you. So, speaking of, shouts out to my man Tareef Knockout. He just dropped his video today for Clarity. Another banger. You know what I'm saying? So because of that, I'm going to go ahead and play that track. So, yeah, we get into it like this real quick. This is the Enigma Sept Hour. You got time, baby?
Oh, yeah. I'm here for it. I'm so weird.
It's all good. That's what we like.
I am so
like the weird.
We like the weird. Yes.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. As video is dope. I wish I was in the video.
I mean, listen. We all have dreams.
Right. No, but in that regard, and this will be on the podcast, outside my man Nuke Nichols, aka Nuke Dogg and the Nappy Heads. He dropped the video, you know what I'm saying? Which I'm in.
Okay. Dream big. Go.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Look,
Long live she. Shout out to the Nappy Head. So you can check out that video. Search Nuke Nichols in OOKNICKELZ. And yeah, you'll see me in the red shirt.
With the Z, just like me.
Everybody with the Z's.
Hey, listen, sometimes people be sleep on you. You gotta let them know to wake up.
Hey. Also, too, yo, if you're watching the YouTube, yo, you can leave a comment. You know what I'm saying? Let us know that you're watching. You can join the conversation so we can see it.
Interaction is everything.
Exactly.
I swear. Like, I don't know if it was like between last week and this week. I've been talking about nothing about being able to communicate with other people.
Right.
Because for some odd reason, love this generation to death. I'm part of it. But we know how to talk to people. A lot of us don't know how to talk to people. Like, we know how to communicate through devices and everything like that. But it's like, as far as just like sitting down having a conversation like this, if it was somebody random, a lot of people cannot do that.
That's crazy.
It's sad.
I can believe it, though.
It's very sad. It made me sad because it's like, and if you do try to like, be nice to someone, they automatically assume that you're trying to hit on them.
Yeah, but I don't think that's technology. I think that's what they call it, male toxicity, if you will. Like, I just know being especially being a younger man, y'all see he's great. And
that's wisdom.
Yeah, no, I know now, but back then, yeah, you try to approach a female and I talked about this yesterday with DJ to the L. As far as being DJs, people approaching DJs about playing music.
Right.
It's like you get approached 300, 400 times a day. So you finally get that one guy that comes to you, and even though he's polite and he's interested, he probably legit wants to talk to you. You've been approached by 400 assholes before then. So you snap, but then he gets mad because he's like, well, damn, I was trying to be nice. I want to treat you like them.
Right.
But that's not the point. It's the fact of you dealing with so many people that you just get tired.
You low-key become a dickhead real quick.
Right. And a lot of guys don't understand that because we don't get approached, man. Not regularly.
Very true.
So it's just like for us, we like, what you tripping? It's special, but to women, it's not special to them because it's like it's everyday occurrence. Anyway, we're finna get back into it. All right, this is the Enigma Sept Hour. I'm sitting here with DJ Headphonze.
Yeah,
and that was
oh my god,
that was my man Tareef Knockout with Clarity. And we gotta just make sure. Okay, just want to make sure I didn't mute myself and end up missing half the podcast. That would be horrible.
Horrible, sad, disappointing.
Right.
I mean, I could.
It's happened before.
Oh, blessed be the rock.
It has happened before. Well, I've sat here and ran through most of the podcast, and a door happened. I muted myself through the first half. So this half that I'm doing now, like all this was muted. The Emcee, I think it was Chad Rhymes, he came through. I found out I had muted myself after like halfway through. So what I did was I did his interview first, and then the first half second.
I mean,
so
you made it work out.
Yeah. So if you watch,
if
y'all go check out Chad Rhymes podcast, his episode, it's probably one of the early ones in the 10s, or in the ones, like probably episode 4 or something. If you check out Chad Rhymes episode, you'll notice the interview came first. And then I went into the news and events or whatever. So, So anyway, we're gonna get into the news. Something very recent. Just found out today. Apparently, it happened yesterday. Megan Thee Stallion, Houston rapper. Her mom passed away yesterday. Apparently, her mom was a manager, and it was credited that her mom also too was a rapper. Went by Hollywood. You know what I'm saying, back in the day. Wow. So, and was really instrumental in Hollywood, Megan Thee Stallion getting into the game. So RIP to our moms, you know what I'm saying, being a soldier in the hip hop game. And hopefully, Megan Thee Stallion keep her head up. Apparently she just dropped the single yesterday and then found out, it was sudden. That's always sad, especially being, it's not expected. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, and also too, anytime while we here, peace and blessings to my mama. She on the road right now, coming up here. So I pray she stays safe. Losing a parent, especially your mother, is difficult and not something you get over. So man, hopefully that give Megan, she saying she kind of come up right now. I think she's one of the up and coming, in particular female MCs that people are kind of looking to, to take the spot, but I mean, join the ranks, if you will. For
real. I say for some odd reason, ain't no odd reason. They put in the work, but a lot of women have been coming up. Yeah, as far as the rap game,
I think you're right. I think in regards to putting in the work, I think there was that time where it was real quiet, where all you had was Nicki. But I think because of that a lot of female MCs like decide to step up. So you know what I'm saying, from Tierra Whack to what's all I can't think of the names right now. Tierra Whack, she one of my favorites. It's another one. Golly, I think her name's sounds like a dude name. I can't think of it.
What, J.See?
Not J.See.
I ain't gonna lie, because when I first heard J.See, I was like, wait.
Rico Nasty. I like Rico Nasty.
I love her.
Yeah.
I love her.
Rico Nasty. You got Tierra Whack. You got No Name.
Doja Cat did that song TF Is Mykah. Yeah. I know, like, it is like the most. It is one of the most silliest, funniest, most like nostalgic. Like, but it's a nostalgic song,
right?
And video, right? Because like the way that they did the video, or whatever, it's like in like compared to like with the song and everything like that, it was like goofy and it was fun. It's like a lot of people like, I don't like it. I'm like, because you weren't up and you weren't there.
Or a lot of people just don't they don't appreciate being lighthearted about songs. People just want
right. People want like either serious all the time. It's like you either have to shake your ass, you have to talk about how much money you get.
Right.
Like, let this woman talk about cows and stuff. Right. All right. Like, let her be great.
Right.
Like, because the thing is, ain't nobody, not Will Smith for doing it.
Right. He did a
lot of lighthearted stuff.
But honestly, not take it back per se. He did a lot of lighthearted stuff. But I do think for a while, some people did kind of disregard his pen game because it was kind of like, oh, he's the parents don't understand guy, or he's the Freddie on L with the summertime, right? So it's not until later that people was like, yo, he was kind of spitting when it was him. Now the later tracks when he came Will Smith, that was Jay-Z and Nas. But when he was the Fresh Prince with Jazzy Jeff, like they was killing it.
Oh, killing the game.
Right.
And I was all the way here for it. So it's like once I heard their song, I'm like, what?
Right.
What is this?
That's what I like. It's like it's lighthearted, but it's still dope. You know what I mean?
Exactly. So it's like you're spitting hard bars, but they're funny. Like
exactly.
I'm like you're literally getting the best of both worlds.
Right.
And you don't always have to hear about people getting shot. Like, I mean, have you seen the news? Can we just like relax a little bit?
Right.
Like,
right.
Ease up, fam. We good.
Right.
We need something that's gonna make us smile. Not something that's gonna make us be like, you know what? I'm gonna lock all of my doors because I don't feel safe.
Right.
Like, you don't need that all the time. Like, I don't want to like listen to music and feel paranoid 24/7.
Right. So anyway. Like I say, you need that mix. So yeah, no. So shout out all the female MCs that's kicking it, whatever. Continue on. I typically like female rappers anyway. Not in that sense, but
I mean, look,
just because I figure they dope. So
that they dope and they look good too. Like,
right.
Let's just throw that out there.
Right.
Like, man's gonna be a man. A lot of them are gorgeous.
Right.
All right. But the thing is, you see them, it's just like, oh, pretty face, and then you hear them be like, oh, you got she real.
Right.
We like things like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't always have to talk about your ass and things. We can see it.
Yeah, please. For real. Chill out. But going to other stuff, reported about YBN Almighty J getting robbed in the Bronx last week. Well, apparently, whatever, if you disagree with how J Prince went about getting it, he got it, and the chain is back. Now, but his face is still jacked up forever, but got the chain back.
So you got to take the good with the bad, I guess.
Exactly. So we got that.
He took it.
Also, too, speaking of losing things, all MySpace rappers, if you posted songs on MySpace from 2003 to 2015, your shit is gone. Damn. Out of here. It's a wrap.
Well, you know what? It sounds like you gotta step them bars up. Man.
Yeah, so yeah, if you thought you were gonna tell your kids about how you was killing on MySpace back in 2004,
I hope you got them files.
I hope you got it, bro, because it's a wrap. Apparently, there was an issue when MySpace was trying to transfer their data, I guess, between servers, and all of the songs are gone. Now, granted, I hit my cousin up about it. Shouts out to Raven October. And I think we did have one or two songs that was just sold on our MySpace page. So we may have even been victim to that. But
damn,
the rest, the whole other 184 songs that us and our crew recorded, you can find that on SoundClick. Hopefully SoundClick don't try to switch their server up.
You know what?
That would be tragic.
Go ahead and transition that to SoundCloud.
True. I transferred some of them, but
I'm about to say, and just keep the other ones for nostalgia.
Yeah, Raven out. He got the bulk share of it. I know my man Dermo got him because he got everything. Derm got everything.
Everything.
He'll show up like, hey, man, record this in 03. Like, bro, I don't even know what this is.
I'm about to say, how does it sound? Boom, there it is.
Like,
right. Oh, that song.
Yeah.
I remember. Yo, I have those moments all the time.
Yeah, now Derm is that dude that he's a pat rat in a good way though. It works out.
Pat rats are fun.
So yeah, so again, it's a wrap. B, wrap it up. Your career, your MySpace career is officially over. Also, too, apparently, one of my favorite rappers, definitely top 5 out of the class. Matter of fact, top 2 class of class 09. J. Cole. I say number 1 is Kendrick. Kendrick's my top 5, period.
Understood.
So he's number 1. J. Cole, number 2, Drake. I would say it's number 3, even despite the ghostwriting claims. I still put him 3rd favorite. I mean, every album that dropped
have a love-hate relationship.
Right.
And we just go leave it at
that.
You
know why? You know why? Because I go and do some research. I think we already knew this, but probably forgot. Mm-hmm. But of course, you know what I'm saying? We September Libras.
Yeah.
So 26, 27. So
yeah,
being Drake is a Scorpio, Yeah, it's always gonna be a love-hate relationship.
Yeah.
Shout out to my baby Mackenzie, my daughter, who's also a Scorpio, and my dad, who's a Scorpio. So yeah. Nah, it is what it is. I was like, out of all things, I would have a daughter that's a Scorpio. That's what happened.
Look, like I feel like
should have been messing around Valentine's Day.
See, you know what? That's what's wrong with y'all.
Right.
Stop that.
So they around Christmas like my parents did.
That part. Jeez.
So yeah.
Come on now. You know,
well,
December, January.
Yeah,
December, January. Okay, we don't want anything past that.
They was getting it on somewhere around Christmas, New Year's. Now, here you go.
Here we go.
The best people in the world. September Libras are the best.
That part.
You already know that.
Real quick, shout out to my sister because she is on the 28th.
Hey, yo, September Libras are the best. I'm gonna keep
on
all day on go
cap
on
literally
go. No
on
cap.
God, no cap. Best hands down.
Nah cap. See, nah cap. Y'all see how I did that? Exactly. Nah cap. All right. That's how we doing it. September Libras are the best. No, you know what tripped me out? Oh, who is Sabrina Bolton?
That is my mom.
Oh, hi, mom.
What's up, mom?
I just said how you got impregnated during Christmas.
Hey.
I didn't know. So it's F. Clearly she did.
She knew. She did it.
Yeah.
It was
yeah,
done.
she did it.
Twice.
Wow. Yeah. So, hey, mom. What's good? What's going on?
I love my mama.
Christmas presents? Just got you there. Yo.
This is why two Libras can't be in the same room.
Hey, we wildin'.
We are the greatest, most horrible people.
Gotta have a balance. It's a balance.
Always.
It's always a balance act.
Most definitely.
But to I think he was Aquarius. That's probably why I like him. Damn, J.Cole. He was on the cover of GQ.
Oh yeah.
Looking like a successful single mom in the 70s.
You know what?
Those with the Jesus sandals.
First of all, let that man be great.
Yo, my man had the hip action going on. Hey, I think that was what we were tripping on.
Y'all weren't ready for him. That's what that was.
He was. I guess he leaned on the wall.
Like this chill garb and whatnot. But when you get in GQ, they push you into something a little different.
He should have been like, "Hey, look, man, y'all got a pullover sweater or something?"
Not even.
Y'all got me looking like Forrest Gump mom in the 60s, bro. Yo, what's good?
Yeah, Forrest Gump mom.
Life is like a box of chocolate.
Oh, you know what he got that?
You know what I'm saying?
He got roasted.
That's what Mom Deuce was wearing back in Christmas back in back in '87. It was good. No, I tell you back in '89, Christmas '89.
Nobody say.
Yo, I remember Christmas '89.
Wow,
Mama. Hey,
bless.
Hey, yo, that was a good Christmas,
and we're here.
We are here. That was a good Christmas. I ain't gonna front.
I bet.
Yo, all right. It's good. Also, too, but yeah, man, shout out to J. Cole. He also said that he's probably gonna be forced to in his next album have features, just so he can end the whole platinum with no features talk that the J. Cole stands tend to throw in people's faces. So
yeah. I mean, not for nothing though, like, because even when he doesn't have features, he's still great.
Right. That's the thing about it. I guess he want to say
he's great. And honestly, like, even if he, like, you know, whether he has features or doesn't have features, that's not going to take away from the fact that he's great.
Right.
Like,
right.
Period, point blank. It's like, oh, well, J. Cole doesn't have any features. Okay, and?
But I think that's the other thing. It's the other way around, though. It's like people, like his fans, like, yo, J. Cole don't got no features. So he just kind of like, let me kill that, because now it's coming almost like a joke to other people.
Yeah.
Being a J. Cole fan is already a joke, which is honestly get y'all. Oops, sorry, mama.
No, listen,
but yeah.
Mom, you knew this before. Like, we had this conversation real quick. I love you, I do, but let's be real about this, Mom. We had a conversation when it was me and my sister and my sister-in-law. We went to go visit my mom.
Yeah, and
it was great. And all of us cursed like sailors.
Okay?
Maybe worse. Not gonna lie. But the thing is, we were trying to hold in every word every time when we were around mom.
Right.
And the moment she walked away, it was like shooting them out.
Right.
Like, all right, you got it. And then like we ended up going to, because we were in Albany, Georgia, and we went to the Ray Charles
Memorial.
Yeah, we went there, and they had like a river walk or whatever that was like by the Flint, not the one that needs help moving forward. But yeah, we went by there, whatever. We just like sitting by the dock, having a good time, and I'm just like, I forgot what was said, and I'm like, well, shit, we're trying, we're trying. Like, this is hard. Okay, I've been holding things in. Like, I can't do it.
Right.
I'm sorry. We apologize, but you knew it was coming.
Right. Yeah. So
you knew it was coming.
Yeah. Mom, like, why y'all talking about me? When did I become?
I mean, just now.
Yeah, this is what it is. This is what happened.
It happened. Sorry, Mom.
Yo. Also, too, I want to get to it last week. I guess I ain't want to be cliche because the next topic is gonna be cliche. So, hey, who cares?
Right.
But apparently, there's beef in the world of Team Clear People, and not between Stess and A to the L, but between Yellow Wolf and Post Malone. What? Yellow Wolf shot some darts at apparently all white rappers not named Eminem for obvious reasons.
Right.
But apparently Post Malone got the bulk of it. And Post Malone made a comment, Yellow Wolf made a comment back, and that's where we stand. I'll say off top, I am probably Team Yellow Wolf just because I think Post Malone's an industry plant. So
I thought he was a joke. I honestly thought Post Malone was a joke.
Yeah.
Like when he first, like him and Lil Yachty, when they came out, when their first like songs came out, I'm like,
that can't be serious.
This is a Vine joke.
Right.
Right. Like, everybody had it like in their Vines or whatever behind it or whatever, and just like making like little like videos to it. I'm just like, this is funny. This is adorable. Right. All right, cool. Wait, hold on. They making music. What you mean they making music? That's a negative. So no, throw them away.
I feel a ways because like I understand the ideal of not being stuck in a genre, but on the flip side, I get that. But when you do rap music, but then you don't do rap music, like, man, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Not even that. Like I saw it was something that he had said or whatever, Post Malone or whatever.
Right.
He had said something on an interview or like behind cameras because for some odd reason they feel like their lives aren't being, filmed and everybody watching, right? And he made a statement about like if you want to hear like real music or whatever, don't listen to rap.
Right, like stuff like that. I can't deal with them.
But you made rap music to get to where you are.
Exactly.
You, my friend, are trash.
Exactly.
And then at the end, he kind of looked like trash too.
Exactly.
Not for nothing, because like. When he first came out, he like looked somewhat decent. I was kind of like sketched on like the fact that he had braids in because I was like just
doing a whole white guy with braids.
Let it go. Okay.
Right.
Like we honestly gave that to a couple people back in the day.
Justin Timberlake. And they would still get him. You still getting into him now.
Justin Timberlake is a hit or miss. He's a hit or miss.
But let me get into this.
Man.
Post Malone can whatever. He can go do something else. But I did want to get in this topic before we get to the next track. Kodak Black and Young Ma.
Okay.
Young MA.
I literally had to like.
So
I literally just made comments on this on Facebook.
So Kodak Black, you know what I'm saying, apparently has an infatuation for Young MA, despite the fact that she is clearly a lesbian, stud lesbian. That
yes,
I can say that.
Yes, stud.
She's
definitely a stud.
But apparently Kodak Black, because she got a slit between her legs, it doesn't matter, and he has claimed that he wants to get with her. Now,
that's
first of all,
weird.
I know for me, like I usually respect those who, not usually, like I respect those who have that, say, look, I am this person or whatever. Right. And also too, I mean, she comes up masculine, you know what I'm saying? And for me, I just don't have an attraction to anyone that's masculine, male or female. You know what I'm saying? I have attraction to any males, just to let that be clarified. But especially anybody's being masculine, like
it's not your thing, and that's understandable. Like I said, like before you even got into what happened, I was already like, we are already here. Because the thing is, I literally had to like map out why. Because like there was a guy who had posted it or whatever, and he was like, I don't understand the issue, and I was like, okay, breathe. This is what we're gonna do.
Right.
I'm gonna explain to you the situation. Okay. Here it is. You have this very masculine stud woman. Everything that she says, it literally
male.
Not even that. Everything that she says, it's like when I first heard Young M.A, I thought it was a dude.
Right,
okay,
right.
I thought it was a dude, and then I looked at the video, and then I saw the name, and I'm like, what? It's like I was so confused, mind blown.
Right.
But the thing is, like as a masculine female, a lot of time, even like before our transition, I have had the same issue.
Right.
And the thing that makes this like a thing, period, is the fact that she's famous.
Right.
And she was tried on the same level as every other lesbian, especially every other like masculine lesbian, feminine, like it doesn't matter. Like every lesbian has one of these stories. And it's sad because that is a thing.
Now, I don't know, my thing is too is with the at least in my eyes, the problem with Kodak Black doing that is that he reduces her down to her private part, to a pussy.
Yeah.
This whole thing is she got a pussy. Mm-hmm. She's meant to be penetrated, and it's like, nah, bro. Like she's more than that. There's levels to her. You first of all, anybody shouldn't just be looking at like I just want to fuck. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's the issue. And then second, to see that this is somebody, and all you see is that, as opposed to looking at her character, you know, how she presents herself, what she says she wants and what she likes.
And who she is as a person altogether.
Altogether, right. You're not seeing her personhood. You just seeing somebody who you can stick your dick in. And that's just ignorant. Now, I do think Kodak Black is smart, but I think he's undereducated. In that regard, I just don't, you know what I'm saying? He just, I think, because some people low-key, and that's what she said. She said he weird.
And the reason why is because how is it that you're a straight man? You keep talking about, oh, well, like you should want to be penetrated, blah, blah, blah. But the thing is, it's like, he's literally the kind of guy to be like, oh, well, like you dress like that, you doing all that, you want to be a man, But I still want to fuck.
Right. Like, right. It's like, and that's for me, that's why I get like sense. If you want to have sex with a masculine female, that almost made me think.
So you wouldn't mind having sex with a dude?
Almost. Now, granted, I know it's a spectrum and all the other stuff, so that doesn't necessarily mean it's true. But if you're ignorant enough to think that you can fuck MA, you may be ignorant enough to think, hey, I'll fuck anybody that wear man clothes.
But my thing is, like, I feel like if he got even close to her in that way, she's not gonna be the one getting fucked that night.
Yo, good point.
She would have been that
good point.
For real. Listen, she probably looking at us like, yeah, you remember that little jig?
Yeah. We got you
right now.
Yo, all right. On that tip, we're gonna go to the next track. My man Daquan. He got his new single this week. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to my man. You can find him on my last project I dropped, Super Enigma. This is Daquan with No Time on the Enigma Sept Hour. But you do got time, baby. You do got time. Oh no. Yo, you wild for that, yo. You wild. I'll be right back. Yo. I'm gonna add to a video. I gotta be added to a single.
Swear. Do it. I approve of all these messages, bro. Swear. I am dying. Oh my goodness. I'm a great, horrible person. I swear, I'm a great but person. Oh my goodness.
I felt my mouth getting kind of dry.
No, I understand, sir. I definitely understand. That shit was funny.
Oh, shit. But yeah, man's bugging, bro. Like I know for me, like I said, like looking at Young M.A, I'm like, I know it's a spectrum. I know necessarily if just because you're attracted to somebody that is dressed like because I had this when people ask about femmes going for studs. Don't that mean she want to fuck a dude? I'm like, no. Like, she's still attracted to females. She's just attracted to a female that presents themselves in this way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She doesn't want to fuck a dude.
A lot of female or whatever, a lot of femmes, at least like ones that I've talked to before, they just like people like they like other women that are like more masculine.
Right.
Or like not even like masculine, more like dominant. Right. They they like a certain amount of dominance, because there's some femmes who are dominant as fuck.
Right.
But the thing is, like they still, like to, be like pretty.
I read
like that
in a magazine article. This is a while ago. It was back in like early 2000. And the name they had for it, I don't know if it was even used or whatever. They call them like aggressives, and it was just like the ideal of not even like films. Like, they still dress up, still get their nails done, their hair done, but they may wear like dress pants versus dresses or whatever. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So they still got that feminine air, but you can tell they're the more, like you said, dominant person, as opposed to somebody that's just straight, rocking, you know what I'm saying?
Just like got Timbs with the G's on or whatever. And the right. Just walking around looking like young and goddamn. I'm horrible. But
what's up, Chandra? We see you. We definitely got the balancing energy here, Team Libra.
Wood.
You know what I'm saying? We're finna get back to it. This is the Enigma Sept Hour. It's your boy Enigma September. That was my man Daquan with No Time, but you got time. That's why you're listening now to the Enigma Sept Hour. Again, those on YouTube, you want to hear the songs, the podcast will be out on Monday. So you can check that out at www.freedomtrainradio.com. And before then, if you want to check out the other episodes, you can do that to catch up. So without further ado, somebody I've known for a good little minute, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
About to do it again. He booked out of town, then came back, and now setting up gigs and doing his thing.
I'm glad.
The one and only DJ Headphonze. What's good?
Yo.
Glad to have you here. What? You know what I mean?
Glad to be here.
Already wildin'.
What's up, homie? Glad to be here, cuz.
So I mean, off top, like, when did the whole DJ thing pop off?
So what had happened was, and the way that my life is set up,
right?
Let me stop. No, but the thing is, like, for years on top of years, I've always wanted to DJ, right?
Right.
Ever since I was a kid, and you can ask Mom and
Miss Bolton.
Yeah, feel me? But actually, no, we back to Towns now. Yeah, she back to Towns. She ain't a Bolton no more.
Okay, Miss Towns, I apologize.
We'll worry about that later. But no, ever since I was a little one, whatever, I loved music. I wanted to do music. I wanted to dance. I wanted to DJ. I wanted to do everything.
Right.
I've done it. But the thing is, like, as I got older and whatnot, I started like dipping and dabbling and stuff. And then, like, growing up, I watched DJs and whatnot, because I remember we used to go to Picnic in the Park at Tom Brown Park. All the time.
Yo, you had to be a jit, yo.
I was a kid.
Yeah. Like dumb jit. I was like 95, 96.
Mm-hmm, I was about 5 or 6.
Right.
Yeah. Jit. If you ever like recollect seeing like a little person just walking on stage back and forth, that was me. So yeah, like I would always hang out with the DJs or whatever. I watched what they did, and I'm like, I want that.
Right.
Like ever since then, I want to do that.
Right.
Like I was obsessed. Like I was super obsessed. Like I older, of course, because you have to grow, and my dad helped me out. He got me a laptop and like some stuff, just to start off. And in between like different things or whatever, like my laptop got stolen, all of my stuff got stolen. Like I had like a whole bunch of beats and whatnot.
Right.
Gone.
Wow.
All wiped out. Like between stolen laptops, broken laptops, like it was like a whole bunch of stuff. It just wasn't working out.
Yeah.
So then later on or whatever, like think it was either sometime last year, early this year. No, it was definitely last year, because this year is still early. So I went to 926 or whatever, and like because I always post up about DJs and stuff like that and things I wanted to do, and one of the guys up there had actually said it was like, you know, like we're doing something on Wednesdays. If you want to come, you know, try something out.
Right.
So I was like, yeah, no, I'm down for it. Now keep in mind, like all of my stuff have been broken.
Right.
I hadn't even got a chance to even like attempt to practice or nothing.
Right.
So I'm basically just going off the top of the head with everything that I was gonna do. So I went there. I had a board. My board wasn't compatible with their setup.
Wow.
So
yeah,
that sucked so hard. So I was like, you know, I'll just, you know, like help out, you know, like watch how things are done, things like that. And then later on, talked to my dad about it. He was like, oh, so you're serious about this?
Right.
Like, you have not let this go. Well, just call me. We're gonna go to the Guitar Center. Went to the Guitar Center. He got me my first like real setup, or whatever, and I played with it when I was at the house. And I was like, you know, doing little stuff here and there. And they was like, you know, you just come back next Wednesday. Okay. So I went back, you know, on the following Wednesday, and I did it for the first time. I was like my transitions like sucked hard. Like it was all horrible. Like I'm not even gonna sit here and act like, oh, I did a great job. No, I know when I messed up. Like I had the music, I had the idea, but when it comes to configuration between the laptop and the board, I was like,
it was a learning experience.
Well,
right.
This is what Wednesdays are for.
Right.
This is definitely what Wednesdays are for. But the thing is, like slowly but surely, whatever I started going or whatever on the Wednesdays, and I was practicing at home, and like, you know, trying to get up a little bit. So I was like, all right, you know, I'm getting a little bit better at this. And it was one Wednesday or whatever, you know, like I was doing it and everything like that. And then I was like, all right, great set. So then I went back on a Friday or whatever, because in between this time, at this point in time, now they're just like, why don't you DJ on Fridays? Right. Why don't you DJ on Fridays? I was like, Fridays aren't my night. Wednesdays are my night. Fridays aren't my night. I can't do it on Fridays. If you want me here on a Friday, talk to your people. Because right now, I can't do it. And I think, I ain't gonna lie, I probably shit my pants if I had to do it on Friday. So, I mean, like, I appreciate y'all for loving me and stuff, but she sucks. Like, I'm not ready for that. Right. But it was one Wednesday, whatever, had the gig, went there on a Friday, and they kept telling me, he's like, hey, go talk to this person. Go talk to that person. All right. So I'm like looking clueless. I'm just like what?
Team Libra being indecisive, like, oh,
should I go talk to them? Right. I'm a little confused. Like, I don't like surprises. Like I'm going through all kinds of emotions.
Team Libra, I already know.
What took it over. So I I went to go talk to this guy named John. John is one of the managers at 926. John was like, go talk to Carl. I was like, okay, cool. I'll go talk to Carl. Carl is the owner of 926. So
shout out to 926. That's
that dope part. Love y'all. Love all of y'all. So I talked to Carl or whatever, and he was like, hey, do you mind, coming to audition for Friday? I was like, sure, I got time in between this day. He was like, no, like I want you here on Friday. I was like, oh.
Yeah, you're gonna put you in there with the sharks. Like, hey, we finna get to it.
Like, fuck. For real. It's like, want me here on a Friday. Shit. It's like, I gotta get my shit together for real now. Like, I gotta find like all the music. Oh, what do people listen to? I don't know. I've been going off the top of my head forever. Like, oh shit. So I'm like, trying to like over prepare myself or whatever. I went there and I had maybe like 2 or 3 drinks to like ease my nerves, and I was like, okay, I'm good. And then he was like, all right, you're on in 3 minutes after the song goes off. I'm like, okay, oh shit, what's up? So I'm like,
I know you're a September Libra. Yeah. So I know you was overthinking. You was like, yo, what if this happens? What if that happens? That's all of this
while looking for music.
Right, that's all we do.
I'm like, I'm nervous as fuck. But I was like, all right, bet. So I started doing it. I'm like, okay, we're doing okay. My laptop was acting an ass right before it happened. It was like a whole bunch of stuff, whatever. But like overall, it was decent. Yeah. It was decent. And then like my friends were coming and I was like, oh my God. I'm like, hey, shut up. I got shit to do. Sorry. Fuck. Give me a drink. So yeah, that was my entire energy all night until the end. I was just like, yes. And then they was like, so how'd he do? he fucking sucked. Like,
wow.
And it was like, no, he did okay. And then I was like, okay, so like, is he gonna do it on like every Friday? No, but we're definitely gonna put him in rotation. I'm like,
yeah.
That was news to me. Hey. Shit, I didn't even know that. What? So me and my friends getting excited at the same time. They was looking at me like, I thought you knew.
Nah.
No. I was like, this is amazing. I like this. Let's do this again. So like, yeah. And it went from, I think I had the third Friday of the month, and now I'm there the first, second, and fourth, and occasionally the fifth Friday.
Okay.
At 926.
Yo, the come up then. Peep game. 926.
What?
Who birthday is 926?
What I'm trying to tell you.
What?
And that's fake? Exactly where I was. I was at 926 at 926 on 926. Y'all couldn't tell me nothing. I was super happy, dog. I was like, what? It's lit. And the thing is, I was born on a Wednesday.
Right.
And it was Wednesday night
that
was there.
Right.
So I was like, and they was like, hey, by the way, you can have the night off. I'm like, for real? So I'm not doing nothing? I'm about to get drunk. It's about to be lit. And it was like a great time. I loved it. I fucking loved it. And then like ever since then or whatever, like occasionally even like people from the bar, people who like, like come in passing or whatever, like even like people who did like Bite Squad or Uber Eats or whatever, because I still work at another job or whatever, and they'll come through there and they'll be like, hey, weren't you at 926? I was like, you don't have to whisper. They already know.
Yeah. It's not a secret.
Like, it's not a secret. It's nothing.
Not Batman out here. Like.
For real, though. Like, I ain't living no double life. I'm not a Clark Kent Superman. Like, no.
Right.
Listen, this Wakanda forever. We already here.
Right. So, I want to know, like, have you, being that you pretty much just started, you know what I'm saying? Have you got the other other DJs?
Yes.
Like I said, I had HDL here last week, and he probably, the man got, 35 years of experience? Like, you've been doing it way before you was even born.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, how has it been the receptive trying to reach out to older DJs and say, hey, look.
Like, they've actually, like, amazingly, I don't know if it's like me or what, but people are actually really nice.
Yeah.
Like, cause I know, like, cause the thing is, like, anytime I see a DJ out there doing their thing, whatever, whether like I was starting or not, like, even though like I, do my thing now, if I go out, I always show love to another DJ because I'm like, yo, I don't know how long you've been doing this, but I know how you feel.
Right.
Like, I know how you feel. I understand. Like, like when you've been doing it longer or whatever, like, you can like kind of relax a little bit.
Right. And
then like with me being like, I'm like super new to everything. I wanted, because the thing is, like, I have a Pioneer controller more so than like working on vinyl.
Right.
So like my next thing is after a while when like things slow down at my job and like maybe like the DJing thing or whatever, like in between that, I want to work with someone who does strictly vinyl because I want to be able to like have
transition to do vinyl and do
exactly, because I wanted to start with vinyl to begin with, but doing that you actually have to like take time to do that.
Right.
And like versus getting the board or whatever, you just sit there, you click things, and
you're watching the waves.
Exactly,
about last week, like, yo, you get them waves. You not match up.
I'm about to say, like,
it's been a whole other story.
Straight up, like I'll be sitting there wave watching like a mug. Like, I swear to God, I'll be looking at the ocean, bro, the whole time. But the thing is, like, I'm not gonna sit here, like, like discredit anybody who does any of it because of the fact that every little thing that you do, whatever, there is an art, there is a structure to every little detail in DJing, whether you started with vinyls or you have a controller, even like some people, whatever, like amazingly do it from their phones and whatnot occasionally.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like there is like a trick to everything, and everyone or whatever, there's always somebody who's gonna one up you in what it is that you do. Right. And there's always somebody that might want to learn. Right. Because like I also do Sunday brunch at 926 from 11 to 3. And there's like the girl who's over at Sade, her son comes in a lot. Right. And he'll be sitting there just staring like, what does that mean? How did you do that? Like, and I'm like, well, come on, son. I'm gonna show you how to do it real quick. Like, oh, look, I got my first student. I ain't even been out here that long. That made me feel good. And then like some of the girls or whatever who do go and at 926 or whatever, they brought their kids in. Their kids love it too. So I'm just like, find out I got a little baby class. I don't even know what I'm doing, but y'all look up to me.
And
so
a lot of times too,
I got to do it.
You learn when you teach.
What? Because listen, like I'm like just recently learned about certain hotkeys or whatever. That's how new I am to all of this. Okay, I just learned about them, and I'm not ashamed to say it. Like I'm very new into it. But the thing is, it's like I have a lot of hunger for this.
Right.
Because you know how as an artist, as a rapper, whatever, when you get hungry, you start like looking and searching and be like, you know what, I'm about to do all of my homework to make sure that my craft is the best.
Right.
I am the same way when it comes to DJ. And then not only that, but I also want to start like making beats after a while. Because like I used to do that all the time, but then all my computers crashed and got stolen. So kind of like down that. And then I wanted to do like choreography and whatnot. Got a bad back, working on that too. So it's like music is literally life.
Right.
Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, whatever. In every job that I do, I want to try to like put my best foot forward. But I know for a fact that like when it comes to my passion and everything like that, music rules everything.
Right.
So I'm like, I gotta make it happen. And then now I got like kids looking up to me. I'm just like, bro, I ain't asked for this, but since we here now,
hey,
you feel me? I'm like, all right, so let's just go ahead and make it happen, Cap.
All right, so we're gonna get into a little mix, and then we're gonna come back and add about some other elements that make DJ Headphonze. So let's see what we got posted up. Y'all stay patient with your boy. Shouts out to everybody that's watching. We appreciate y'all staying tuned. So we got Top Notch and LT Terror with Swave.
Top Notch Swave.
So much for that journalism degree. Top Notch Swave and LT Terror with We Don't Know. And then we got Stess the Emcee, C-Red, Stimuli, and Mela Machinko with Alive, produced by Backpack. So this shout out to Backpack. Yes, Backpack. Man, my man Chicago, we miss you, bro.
I swear.
You know what I mean? But we're going to go ahead and get into it. Those are two tracks, and we'll be right back at you. This is the Enigma Sept Hour. You got time, baby.
Oh, my God.
All right, boom.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mom Dukes. Mom Dukes. Yo, shouts out to Flipper Bay, chilling. You know what I mean? They looking much comfort. Got a little bit more comfort now. Got a bigger couch.
What?
You know what I mean? Yeah, let me back.
I said that baby got room to swim.
Yeah, she out here wild. Space cadet. But nah, actually, I'm glad you talked about, you know what I'm saying, like being a new DJ, because that's one of the other reasons I wanted you on the show, you know what I'm saying, is to kind of have that contrast, you know what I'm saying, because I knew I had DJ A to the L on here, and also two. But people are different, because you had Black Tarzan, which, you know, he transitioned from being a rapper to being a DJ, and now he's trying to go full time with being a DJ.
Yeah.
And then you got my man.
And he doing well too.
Dan Kill him like over at VHS, you know what I'm saying, doing his thing or whatever. So I wanted to show like different, you know, there are different stages of being a DJ, so people get, you know what I'm saying, the full circle. So you got somebody like I had, because I think it was on the old podcast. I had DJ A to the L on my original Enigma Sept Hour. So I went back and listened to that episode, prepare for the episode last week.
Right.
He was like, yeah, I've been DJing since 1984. I was like, God damn. I was like, wait. You know what I'm saying? Now that's 35 years.
See, that's that black white right there, bro.
Yeah.
That's that black white. Cause I made a joke earlier, cause me and my sister were talking about like the oldest people in the world, and the top two oldest people in the world were a white lady or whatever, and then it was a Jamaican woman. So I was like, you know what? I guess, you know, like black don't crack, but whites hide.
Yeah, so, white, they stick around.
They do.
They stick around.
They
stick around. No, Japanese.
First of all,
a lot of them oldest people on earth be Japanese.
But I just want to know how they do it.
That's why they don't be smoking. Someone say they laugh all the time. Yeah. Somebody say they sleep all the time. Somebody say they just stay active. Like it was whatever the old lady that went to go visit the Obamas back in I think 2015. She just turned I think 110 or 109, something like that. And why is it? Y'all love calling me while I'm doing my podcast. So let me know y'all ain't paying attention to nothing I post on social media. Dermo.
He was like, "You talking about me? I need to call him."
Right. He felt in the spirit.
Like, I feel you. I feel you, brother. Let me go ahead and give him a ring real quick. Like, listen, I felt you.
Decline that.
I felt all of you.
But yeah, I think it was 110. I think she was like 106 when she went to go see him. But she what happened? But she was moving good. Like they interviewed her and they said like she wanted to go somewhere, but they said she couldn't because they think she was too fragile. But she didn't look it. Like she was moving around and talking, laughing at everything. I'm like,
I want to be like her.
Like for real. If I can't get old and still can move, I don't want to get old. Like take me out at 8.
Shoot me.
Yeah,
Don't
have me around here.
As a matter of fact, no.
At 96. Like
no. If I start doing like this, period, just let me go. Just I don't want to listen.
Look like old boy
I'm putting that on
from Dr. Strange when he took his power away. You sitting there. Why you took my power?
Nah, bro. See all of that right there.
Take me out.
Listen,
if I ain't healthy,
anybody watching, if you know me and you love me, if I start doing like this in any way, shape, or fashion, not making a joke, please take me out.
Mama watch.
Mom.
She gonna do it.
Listen, you may have, every now and then I know I may act a little on the slow side, but if I start doing like this and I can't move after that, please let me
ain't gonna front though. Again, going back to us being Libras, that's probably like the worst thing is like to be immobile. We can't talk, but we stuck in our heads and we just constantly thinking. Bruh. Yeah.
And you want me to sit like this because you miss me?
Yeah.
No, take me out.
Yeah.
Like, take
that would
me
be
out. I'm done. I gotta sit in my emotions. You was like, well, why are you crying? You're crying because you love me. No, I'm crying because you're an asshole. Let me go. Let me go. Bitch, I don't want to be here.
Yo.
That's where everybody think they know what old people think. No, old people can be like, bitch, I just want to go outside.
They want to live life. Yo, no, you didn't stay in. No, let me out.
For what? I done seen these walls.
No, I seen one lady.
Days,
I seen one lady. Her bucket list was to be arrested. She was in a nursing home. I don't know if she thought. I don't know if they knew that her time was coming.
Pulled the fire alarm. She would have been
in there. But one of her bucket list was she wanted to be arrested.
I'm about to say, like,
they kind of make me think like you think about like old people. We do about old people that get arrested. And you be like, why would you be so dumb to be? But that's probably why.
Grandma, what you do?
I've never been arrested before. Let me try it.
You know they're gonna let you go, right? Listen, you can't be snapping on everybody and then threatening them with a goddamn knife and shit. Come on now. And it wasn't even a real knife, Grandma. It wasn't even a real knife.
It was a plastic.
It was a little plastic knife. It wasn't even a knife at all. It was a sport. You're trying it.
It was way too much. All right, I know something about the end in a minute.
Oh my goodness. I'm horrible. In the best way. In the best way. I keep myself laughing.
Got to.
I think that's why I was about to say that's why I'm still young. No, it's because I'm not old yet.
Nah, you got time.
I got plenty.
You can't think about getting old till way after 2020. You still got time.
After 2020, that's a lot.
All right, and we are back. This is the Enigma Sept Hour here with DJ Headphonze in the building.
You know what? I'm done. So who has been doing that? Because
I got it from Ove.
You got it from Ove?
At Nove. I keep saying Ove. OVO Nove. That's like DJ Nove. Nove started it, but I think it's a New York thing, like a lot of
that thing.
Yeah, like I'll let you boy. You know what I mean?
I'm about to say I'm not from New York.
Yeah,
I wouldn't know.
No, I give props to props to do. It was doggone Nove. He kept saying, you know what I'm saying, him and Cap 6. I was like, hey, yeah, I'm picking up. I'll do that. Y'all can hate me later.
I'm like,
but want to get into it, like we mentioned before, the beginning of the episode. You know what I'm saying? You are transitioning, in regards from being born a female into a male. So, how has that gone? Because I'm ignorant. I ain't gonna front.
I mean, we all ignorant.
Yeah, I try to find myself to be a liberal. I do try to have an understanding as much as I can, being a heterosexual male. I don't like the cis title.
You don't like the cis?
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody that don't sit well with me. I'm like, yo, y'all relax.
Because you don't like being called cis. That's why.
No, it's not that. I didn't even think about. Yo, relax. Get me banned from YouTube. I don't need Glad coming after me, man. I don't need that energy.
I'm
now,
sorry.
Now I'm gonna think about it for the rest of the night.
He's like, what? I'm not a cis. Don't call me
Y'all
cis.
trying to be slick.
Don't call me cis. Don't do that.
Sis. Bro. So, but regardless, as much as I know, you know what I'm saying, my standpoint, you know what I'm saying, so, yeah, like, when did it start, and how has the journey has been for you?
Well, honestly, I would say as far as like the start was young, because it's not just like a me feeling. It's like a lot of people feel this way, but it's just like I guess because of everything LGBT community and like how like different situations are like being like publicized, and they're trying to get rights and everything like that. Like it's more of an open discussion now than it ever has been.
Okay.
And the thing is like there are a lot of men and women who feel like they were born into the wrong body.
Right.
And me being one of them, because when I was little, it's like I love my mom to death.
Right.
Didn't want to be like her in any way, shape, or fashion. Right. And it's like all those like coming of age things, like, when, a girl starts, like sprouting, like breasts, and like, when she gets her first menstrual cycle, and just wait till the boys start talking to you, and it's like all that stuff. I'm like, I don't give a shit about none of that. I don't want that to happen to me. But then I was looking at my dad, I was like, ooh, what's this? I want this. Right. I want this. And it's like all this right here, whatever. I was like, okay, if we go somewhere and I have to go to the bathroom, why are you leaving me? Like, right. Well, you got to go to that one. I got to go by myself. Like, are you serious? I want to go in there. Swim in there. I want to go. Like, it was like little stuff. I'm honestly like making it like jokingly, because like before it was like a really like I don't know how you would say it. Like it was like a anxiety driven situation. Yeah. Because like prior to me actually like starting T, I'll get into that in a sec. But prior to me actually like starting T, whatever, like whenever I did anything, I never felt comfortable in the body that I was born with. And it's like I've had so many like female friends, girlfriends, like, like even there's some guys or whatever who look at me like, bro, I don't understand you. I'm like, what? You got eyebrows that every woman wants. You have eyelashes that every woman wants, and the body or whatever that women want. Right. Meanwhile, bitches over here built like a bottle can and shit. Like I'm like, I mean, I can't help that. Okay, like This is like genetics did this, and technically I don't even want it. So like, why are you getting mad at me for something that I didn't even ask for? And I feel like the only reason why my eyebrows look this way, for one, when I was little, I was dumb because I like, saw everybody with the slits and that shit. Right. And I wanted that bit so bad, so I like shaved off. Walking around this bit with no eyebrows, over there looking like Whoopi Goldberg. Right. So I was like, damn. But when they grew back in, I was like, I'm not touching these bitches ever again. Never had to. So I was like, all right, bet. So I ain't got nothing to worry about. I was like, any advice to any of you who want my eyebrows, shave your shit off. Right. Shave your shit off. Hope for the best. Don't try on shit. But nah, like it's just like a thing that had been feeling forever, and I didn't know what it was. Like whenever I got in, because I was always in we were always in private school. So when I got in public school, whatever, you know, you can have your own clothes and whatnot. I'm like, I don't want anything girly. I want boy shorts and I want this, I want that.
But not boy shorts.
Like not boy shorts,
shorts,
but baller shorts. Thank you. Thank you.
Whoa.
All right, see, listen, you know, we just gonna throw that in the category with sis. So, we just gonna let that shit go.
Get out of here.
Like that. But yeah, so like it's just like, you know, like my mom, you know, she was okay, well, I'm gonna get you this, but I'm also gonna get you that. I'm like, all right, bet. Hardly ever wore the shit that she got me. Because I was like, I like the boy stuff better. Right. It makes me feel more comfortable. I feel more like myself. And then I got older or whatever, and I was like, okay, things are happening. I like girls. Oh shit. Right. It's a lot going on here. And it's like I'm fighting with myself in my head because I was like, okay, am I this or do I like that? Or I don't know what the hell's going on. So I was like, okay, you know what? We're just gonna come out. Okay, came out. Hey, I like girls. They weren't happy about that. It's okay. We're good now. But yeah. And then later on down the line, I was like, okay, like no matter who I'm with, I still don't feel like me. Like, what the fuck is this shit? And I started talking to some of my friends or whatever. And by this time, I'm actually at TCC or whatever. And I had, you know, joined the LGBT
community group. Yeah.
And I started talking to them or whatever. And then, like, they started telling me about, like, transitioning and stuff like that. And I'm like, I'm here. And I'm just like, I think I get it, but I don't. And then I saw, I went to my first drag show or whatever. And I saw a trans male that was performing. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I don't get it. Like, what's going on? Right. And then my friend told me, he's like, you know, that's a trans male or whatever. And I was like, what the fuck is that? Right. And they told me what it was. And I'm like, that's a thing? Like, what the fuck? Are you serious? And then later on, I had a friend come to me and actually tell me that they were transitioning and whatnot. So I'm like, what the fuck? Right. So this is real. All right, bet. So it's like later on or whatever, and that was like that was around 2009. So I'm like, okay, I'm seeing things or whatever, and then like later on down the years, it's like unhappy relationship, uncomfortable relationship, like a whole bunch of stuff's going on in between that, and I'm like, something ain't right. So I had like a little sit down with myself, and I was like, what the fuck are you, and what do you want? Right. And had like a whole breakdown about the situation, and I was like, yeah, like when I say I broke down, like I did a lot of things that I'm not gonna say that I regret, but it was a learning experience, and I know not to do that again. BT dubs. If you have any kind of mental health, health issues, please find help. Just put it like that. Right. So I had my moment or whatever, and when I came to, pretty much, I was just like, I know who I am. Now I just have to figure out how do I tell the world who I am. Right. So it's like it was a hell of a long process. Like, and then I was like, okay, so who do I talk to about this? So I went to every trans dude I had ever talked to, and I had asked them their advice on, like, well, what doctor do I go to? Because I know I'm gonna need like some kind of psych evaluation to make sure that I'm not losing it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I would suggest anybody or whatever, whether they're transitioning or thinking about transitioning, find a doctor that you can talk to who understands what you're going through. Right. And I did. I found one doctor or whatever. She kind of, told me like, the things that you're thinking or whatever, they're not necessarily normal thoughts, but they're normal for your situation. Right. So I was like, all right. So we're going somewhere. So you understand me. So you got me. So we're here. She was like, yeah, I got you. Right. And I talked to her about, starting a hormone treatment, which is how you, in a way, it's different because I don't know, the LGBT didn't understand the letters a little bit. Right. I don't even try to name all the letters. I'm I'm not LGBT. I'm gonna stop right. Q plus, and yeah, it's a lot, and I'm not saying that to just write everybody off, but I'm just like, I don't know all of them. Right. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I do. I'm in the first four, and I love everybody else. That's how I'm gonna put it. But you know, like it's a very wide spectrum, whatever. And there's some people, you know, who transition but don't necessarily make physical body changes.
Right.
And there's people, whatever, who don't want to make those physical body changes, and that's okay too. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, like you're gonna be who you are regardless.
I think let's go back to my understanding is everything is on a spectrum. There's different shades, different. So it's not just one way or the other. Even and that's something I'm learning. Not even within the transgendered spectrum. Yeah, it's a spectrum in that is a spectrum in that spectrum.
There's like everything so many. Like I swear, there's so many subs in all of them. Right. Honestly. Cause like even like when you come out as bisexual, are you like this kind of bisexual or that one? I'm just like, I didn't even know this was a thing. Jesus Christ! Like, right? Where you
bisexual, but you marry a guy. Or you bisexual, and you want to marry women, but you have
exactly. And then it's like, and then you got like the whole. Oh my God! I'm not even going to get into that. Cause that's gonna. You need a whole nother segment for that conversation. All right, but basically, like you know, within that, you know, I guess you could say like a subculture or whatever. Like I fall into the line of that transgender person that wants to, you know, go all the way. Okay. As far as like, you know, like having surgeries and taking testosterone, which happens to be funny because like I literally have my testosterone in my pocket because I still have to take my shot. Right. And yeah, so like that is definitely, you know, a thing. And like the thing is like it's so like the process is so long, but the thing is so worth it. Because when I tell you like prior to right now, like if I didn't go through with like you know like starting the process and everything like that, right, I would not be here. Right. Like not even like in the headspace that I'm in, but I honestly like would not be here. So like the fact that I was like I realized who I was or whatever, and I went and I made the changes in order to like be able to be my happiest. Right. And the person that I am now compared to the person that I was a couple of years ago, these are two completely different people. Right. Because that was a sad girl who did not know what was going on in life, didn't have any direction, anything like that. And I can tell you, like sitting right here today, I got a whole plan for everything that I'm getting ready to do. So like, yeah, like when I tell you, like it definitely changed my life altogether. Like I am happy that science has come this far to make this a thing. Right. Because if it didn't, I wouldn't know what I would do. And I know that there's like statistics that are out there. I know there are books out there. I know there are people out there who don't want things like this to happen. But I'm glad it is because there are people who came before me who didn't get to live that life. Right. And it's like I don't want to like, because it's almost like I feel. Not necessarily feel obligated to live my best life because people couldn't do it. Right. But I feel obligated to live my best life because of the fact that we have the option to do it. Right. You know what I'm saying?
And you can only imagine them not having that option and just the agony that
exactly. Because I'm like, I know what I felt like prior to me, you know, going to these doctors and everything and getting that help. So I would not wish that on my worst enemy. I honestly would take back having menstrual cramps before I deal with that again. Right. Like that whole like, oh well, you know, like I feel like I made the wrong decision. No, I didn't. I'm so happy right now.
I didn't even think about it, that was even the case. But I appreciate you giving your story. Oh yeah. You know what I mean? I'm here for it. Definitely open my eyes up to a lot of things or whatever. Like I said, I gotta admit, I'm still like I said, I try to be as liberal as I can about it, but I still got some views that may be viewed as conservative or maybe even ignorant. But I'm a thinking man, you know what I'm saying? Indeed. So I understand people deal with stuff. So I'm glad you know story because that allows me to get a better understanding. You know what I'm saying?
But it's as long as you even open up the door for the conversation, you're already doing better.
That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that it does open up so people get a better understanding of it. You know
Most
what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And again, like even in regarding, you know, how people live their life, you know what I'm saying? As long as you living it well and making you happy, making you a better person,
Most definitely.
You like that's what's important. You know what I'm saying? And it's just amazing to think of you having to deal with not just having to get to know yourself, which is already a journey for anybody.
What?
You know what I'm saying? But then how that not only come to who you want to be, but then now having to express get the world to understand it.
And it's almost like you literally have to come out to every single person you meet.
Right.
Like, I'm like, hi, my name is Mykah, and I'm trans. Like, what's up? Like,
right. And then they get mad. Why you gotta announce it? Yeah.
Because if I don't, I might get shot. I'm just saying, it's a thing. Unfortunately, but it is a thing. I have to put myself out there so you know who I am. I ain't hiding shit. I ain't got shit to hide. For what? My story can help somebody else. Why the fuck would I hide it?
Exactly. So we're gonna go ahead to it. If you will, just let people know what you got set up in regards to what they can do and how they can find you on the internet.
All right, so let me just go ahead and do this internet thing real quick because I am horrible at this. Not even gonna sit here and lie.
So too, just while he's getting that together, also remember the information will be down below if you're watching the YouTube joint. So we'll have all the information posted, but you gotta add it for the podcasters if they don't watch the YouTube joint. So
that part. All right. So I found one. Okay. Instagram. It is LZGX _ DJ Headphonze. That's DJ Heaphonze. Okay. I'm not gonna say it again because I
better write it down.
Yeah. Hello. Y'all better hope I get tagged. Okay.
Right.
Better hope we get tagged in this. All right, let's see. Facebook, also DJ Headphonze. That is it. Just DJ Headphonze. If you look me up or whatever via Enigma September, I am definitely there.
Yeah.
I'm definitely there. So you can find me there. I believe. Yes, I do have Snapchat. Look at me. I'm with the youngins and stuff.
With the youngins, with the jits.
I can't tell me nothing. Look at me. I'm special. Anyway. But yeah, you can also find me on there. It's also DJ Headphonze. There's no underscore, no nothing. I would give y'all Twitter, but I honestly don't use it.
Yeah, I had peeked that out. I was trying to look like,
yeah.
I'm gonna do it. I'm at it anyway because I do everything. Well, most of the stuff on Twitter just to have it tagged. But
yeah, I'm about to say I'm gonna start getting back on there.
I really just got back on maybe like almost a year ago. So
yeah, I literally got on there and I was like, hey folks, I got something going on. Never told them what it was, and I was like, you know what? Because Instagram is so much quicker. Facebook is like on it, and Snapchat is just like, what you doing? And I'm like, we here now.
So also too, just let people know you'll be at Club 927
I will definitely,
here in Tallahassee.
Yes, I will definitely be at Club 926 tonight.
Do my mom's birthday. I'm so selfish.
It's all right.
926, which is on Tharp Street here in Tallahassee. So if you want to swing by, do that.
Oh, most definitely.
So matter of fact, he'll be heading there tonight. I will be heading to the function because I'll be doing a submissive sound. Be part of my man J.See. J.See set yet again. So I'll be heading out there. So if you're interested, you can head to the function and then head to Club 926 to watch Headphonze do his thing. We'll be back next week. They got my man DJ Serm. Used to be the travel DJ for T-Pain back in the day. You know what I'm saying? My homeboy also too, his grandma was the head of SBI FAMU, which I was a part of SBI my freshman year at FAM.
All right, so
we got that connect. So I'm gonna have my man here. We're gonna chop it up with him to end DJ month, which I've had all this month in March. We've had nothing but DJs. Again, you can check out all the other 32 episodes at www.freedomtrainradio.com. All the artists who I've interviewed, you see their names, click on it, enjoy it. Also to iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, and hopefully I'm still working on getting that Spotify set up. So y'all stay tuned for that. Speaking of Spotify, you can listen to my last two projects. You can find that on all streaming apps as well. So So anyway, like I said, I'm gonna go and join my man J.See on stage. We got the song "The Word," and that's what I'm gonna play to end this podcast. So
perfect.
What the world? Oh, Willy Wonka around here? What? Anyway, we're gonna go ahead, man, and do that. So this is the Enigma Sept Hour. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Hey, what it do, man? It's your boy, Mr. Nolly, and you're now tuned in to Enigma Sept Hour. You got time? Nolly! Wow!
It's lit!
Yeah, man.
It's lit!
I was to drop that drop way like earlier, dude, after the first song.
See what happened was.
What happened was, hey, speaking of drops, before we get up out of here, shouts out to Mama Sabrina. Thanks for checking in. Also, too, any artist or any for that matter, you know what I'm saying? You want to do a drop on the Enigma Sept Hour, just email me at enigmasept@gmail.com. Just make sure that you introduce yourself. If you got a product or a service you want to introduce, you can add that to it, and then just say, "Hey, it's Enigma Sept Hour. You got time, or you got time. However you want to flip it, send it to me MP3, and I add you to the podcast." So
that part,
we're gonna go ahead and end the live joint. Again, y'all make sure to check out the podcast, and we out here. Peace.
God damn it.